Gen Z is obsessed with sweet treats. They're addicted to sweet treats. And you might think this is just dessert, right? But if there's anything Gen Z is gonna do, it's they're gonna adopt an existing social convention and slap an infantilizing label on it and pretend that they invented it all on their own.
It's Gen Z's favorite thing to do is to take things that have existed for decades and just give it a name or call it a trend.
Now understand, sweet treat is not just referring to a food item. This is a ritual of self-care.
Right.
Like they call doing your homework like assignment maxing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not just about the sweet treat that you're gonna consume. It's about the ritual of walking to the store and listening to your favorite song or podcast on the way, and the anticipation in you is growing.
And
you peruse the aisles for the perfect sweet treat. It's about what happened in your day to motivate you to get this sweet treat. Do you need to reward yourself for getting out of bed that morning or doing a menial task? Or are you getting a sweet treat to perk yourself up after you failed to do what you were supposed to do?
See, I try to avoid that. I will say, like, just for full transparency, I'm probably the worst offender of this.
Oh, I'm so pro sweet tweet,
Yeah.
sweet treat.
Yeah.
Because like
sweet tweet.
tweet. Yeah, because like if I'll edit like one of Tim's shorts,
And
and,
you're like,
then I'm
"Ugh."
like, yeah, and I go and get a Pop-Tart. Like every day, it's like it's what keeps me
Right.
keeps me from not like doing
It's
heroin.
foolproof because you either accomplish the task and use the sweet treat as a reward, or you fail at whatever you were planning to
commiserate with
do,
the
and
sweet
you
treat.
commiserate,
Yeah, it's a
with the
win-win.
sweet treat. So regardless, the outcome is still that you get a sweet treat.
I'm so pro this.
It's perfect.
This is awesome.
I'm literally the guy. I'm literally the meme. Don't mind if I do. As I reach
Literally.
into a thing of donuts.
This
Yeah, like-
TikTok caption says, "Go get yourself a sweet treat right now. You deserve it. It will make you feel better, even marginally. It will get you out of bed. Temporarily, you will remember life is worth living because treats are worth having and you deserve a treat."
I do believe that this is how all the generations are kind of dealing with the fact that they're never going to own homes. They're like, look, I'm never going to own a home, but I can definitely go get a crumble cookie after I
We'll
finish
get
my
to
homework.
the capitalism theories later.
And I'm
but-
seeing a lot of talking about walking, a lot about treats. I think a dog wrote this article.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened here.
Exam went horribly? Sweet treat. Exam went well? Sweet treat. Either way, sweet treat culture will prevail. Or is this just a veil for Gen Z's need and instant gratification?
Olivia Clare says, this sounds like when you gave the special needs students candy when they finish reading a page, or yeah. She's calling me out right now. I'm the special needs student.
Are you special needs maxing?
That's me.
I want to show this TikToker showing her followers her sweet treat, forever perpetuating fun little treat culture.
Are we doing the Jonathan Gear
The
one?
TikTok.
The TikTok. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Friends, here is your weekly reminder that it is Friday and you deserve a little treat. On my lunch today, I went out and I got myself a little treat. And was this latte $8.40? This latte? Yes. Will it stop me from getting it in the future? Absolutely not. I just thought someone should know. $8.40. But do I deserve this little treat? Yes. And will I enjoy it? Yes. Will I ever own a home? Probably not. But I've got this.
Let's, let's be nice, everyone.
Is she making the argument that that all the Gen Zers always kind of poo-poo, which is like when your boomer parents say don't go to Starbucks, and they're like as if that would actually help?
I think not going to Starbucks is not going to make you afford a down payment on a house one day, but knowing that you're never going to have something permanent is a reason to consume something temporary. But experts are worried that this feedback loop of sweet treats is bad for Gen Z's mental health. They say an over-reliance on sweet treats to get through the day can have negative implications, including becoming dependent on external rewards. and too much focus on short-term gratification.
There is definitely some tech bro who's like using the language of like dog training to
Yeah.
make this a thing in culture. Like some like wannabe Elon Musk, his like this is how he sells
He's
it
turning
to
us-
this is how he sells it to Starbucks when they do their ad campaign.
They're gonna turn us into sleeper cells. Like there's gonna be an ad
Basically.
one day, and it's like, "You wanna go for a walk?" Be like, yeah. I mean, yeah. I also like
like in
this
Zoolander when the song kicks in.
and this
Yeah.
is it's very similar. I've been Santa maxing recently, which is where you order an Amazon package like 1 a.m, so you forget about it, and then like
Oh.
3 days later it comes and you forget what it was. So then it's like opening a gift.
Totally
It's Santa maxing.
Yeah,
I've been big
yeah.
on it for years.
I mean that
be
definitely
your own Santa.
yeah.
that definitely happens to me sometimes where I order something and sometimes they can't do the 2-day delivery and then it gets there like a week later. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, oh, dish detergent.
oh, holy shit!
Thanks, Santa. That's exactly what I wanted.
And another concern is that sweet treat culture can be a challenge given its close ties to consumerism. It has the potential to strain finances and make people feel like they can't afford little treats, which is disheartening. But I think the reason Gen Z turns to sweet treats is because they know they're not going to be able to fulfill big life goals and milestones. So you might as well settle for a temporary little treat.
Yeah, and what's the implication? Like Cuba, they get sweet treats after their forced labor? Like, what's going on?
A lot of us have it rough. We can't afford big purchases, so we resort to little treats to reward us for knocking out big tasks, as is our right. This can be your morning coffee, a face mask, a brookie from Crumble. It's neat to try new things. This is the only thing that Gen Z has to motivate them to get out of bed in the morning.
I do think Crumble, if you're ordering Crumble every day, that's
Here's
a
the
problem.
thing,
'Cause that's
though,
like
guys.
$8 for a cookie.
I'm gonna give you the hack right now.
Here we
like
go.
fiscally, dollar store. You can treat
true.
Max at the dollar
So
store.
true. Dude, it's crazy.
I treat Max at the dollar store every day. Like, yeah, I'm not even kidding you. Me and Olivia went to $3 stores in one day the other day because I was looking for a specific thing.
Dude, in high
What
school,
was it?
A specific. It was the Brat Summer Energy drink that I had, and they didn't have it at any of the other ones. Like finally, we went back to the one where I got it from, and like the guy right before me got the last one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't actually happen, but they were like literally. It had every one in the row except for the one I wanted.
it's after I graduated high school, I didn't have any money, or not much money. So I went to Dollar Tree and I got milk there, and I slept for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I'll admit I'm
Dollar Store
guilty of
milk's
sweet
awesome.
treat culture as well. Like a Zin for me, that's a sweet treat.
So true.
My morning coffee, that's a sweet
A
treat.
Zin is a sweet treat.
So true.
They are sweet and a treat.
I mean, that is probably
Depending on
like
flavor.
like latent in my brain after getting off drugs. It's probably like latently in my latent in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, give yourself a candy bar. Give yourself a candy bar. Plus,
So true.
sugar is like more addicting than all of that stuff, anyways.
But not to circle back, but the dollar store sweet treats, the selection's really weird now. Like
I
it's
love
like
it.
dots and like 100 grand bars. It's like it's very obscure.
no, you get the Airhead bites.
yeah, it's
Airhead
just stuff that
bites.
you just wouldn't
No, it's
see.
my favorite. It's like 4D Dino gummies.
Oh,
4D.
They're
What are
called
you
4D.
talking about?
Yeah.
dude, I've been big on the Shackalicious gummies.
Oh, I haven't had those yet.
Oh, dude, they're all over the dollar stores. Or not the
but the
convenience
point
stores.
is like, so I get them and then I give Olivia the red ones because she wants the red
That's
ones.
nice. See, is that the key to a happy
Yes,
relationship? Yeah.
yes.
This is
That's
good
why
to
I'm
know.
gonna live happily ever after, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
everyone gets a sweet
Yeah.
treat. Yeah.
It's literally something that she would probably mention it. Like every time I go, I get her like a specific type of candy and put it on the bedside table. There you go. So it's sweet gift culture as well.
It's just incredible.
Yeah. But yeah, it's because nobody's gonna own homes and everyone's
Right.
gonna be miserable. Sorry, guys.
Some
I
argue
mean-
that sweet treats are actually a weapon of our capitalist system.
Probably true.
One Zoomer said sweet treat culture is a psyop by big evil to make you more
No.
complicit under capitalism. Sweet treat culture perpetuates capitalism. It's using buying things as motivation or reward. It's exactly what they want us to do. Sweet treat culture has financially ruined me. I must spend at least $8 a day in order to make my life feel like it has meaning.
It's so true.
That's so
You
sad.
do have to do that.
What was this other video?
But
the
also, like,
Jonathan
when
Gear one?
dogs get treats, are they like, oh, I'm never going to own a kennel, so I need to have my bacon strip? Like, are they thinking about capital? No. It works for dogs. It's going to work for us.
Well, I don't know if you talked about this on the show, but a lot of Zoomers are starting to make coffee at home to give themselves a low-cost sweet treat. You can sweet treat on a budget, as is shown in this reel by Jonathan Gear. Cheap treats. So he figured out this brand new thing where you can make coffee at home, and he has a detailed tutorial on how to do so.
There was like the article last week about how like people were going to somebody's house together to drink coffee.
Oh,
Oh,
I never
like,
thought of doing that.
It's like going to a coffee
Yeah,
shop.
they're like, it's like all of the coffee
Yeah.
shop, but none of the
Right.
money spent. Here we go. Let's watch this one here.
My apartment needs to go to
What the hell is Dutch Bros? What is this?
Oh, they're huge.
Canadian
They're all
coffee
Texas.
chain.
Texas.
Texas?
Oh.
prison, bro. I'm down to my digging and balls out here. I don't
Oh.
Negative 62 cents.
have money for sweet little treats. Anyway, once a week I get lured in by the siren's call and end up exchanging one fly buzzing out of my pocket for some bullshit honky. Today is one of those days. You could also just make an entire gallon of this stuff in 3 minutes if you want. First off, I would like to direct your attention to the fact that the Walmart Magic Coffee Jar is $5. You could fill up an entire Dutch Bros large 20 times with this amount of coffee. Minor problem. The Walmart Magic Coffee tastes like, well, I actually don't mind the taste, but I'm scared of all the dudes who make coffee with contraptions on here, so I feel obligated to say it's bad. It's harsh, it's acidic, the beans were clearly a little burnt,
Get some Ian's Graphene Dream if it's
So
too acidic,
true.
bro.
and wait a minute, I was drinking the wrong coffee. This is a Dutch Bros Americano. So clearly we have the right base. We just gotta give it a little TLC. I think the most important part of the chain coffee experience is a nice cup. Replace the friendly cup and straw with this bottle, and it doesn't even look like a treat anymore. You can't even see what's in there. So peep this insane method. Every time you go to Dutch Bros, ask for water. That's it. It's like the most important part of the experience, and they're just giving it away for free. And now that we got the clear cup, ooh, we're really cooking in here. So take this Jonathan and dump it into a pot of half and half. Now I know what you're thinking. Half and half? Gadzooks. How rich and creamy. But it's okay, since it gets so hot, it's going to melt the ice when it enters the cup, thereby creating a liquid with a similar fat content by volume to whole milk. So let's make it creamier. Hell yeah.
He sounds talking about coffee the way potheads talk
Yeah.
about pot that are really into it.
You know, when you serve it this way, you realize that like 90% of the sweet little treat experience isn't even the drink, it's just the random garbage you use to present the drink. If I were like 12, I think I'd call this aura. But can you really enjoy a sweet little treat without thinking about heterogeneity? I can't. Maybe that makes me a geek, but you may notice I didn't mix caramel into the pot, despite the fact that we are making a caramel-flavored coffee. How odd. The thing is, when you substitute pot caramel with cup caramel, it creates a drink where each sip has varying strengths of caramel flavor. This is the best thing on the planet, and it's called heterogeneity. Remember it. Turns out for the price of one Dutch Bros big drink, you can fill up an entire gallon jug with this stuff. Do you know how much flipping coffee that is? It's absurd. Look at this foolish individual with his big baba. Now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. If you make coffee at home, you miss out on it get it served to you by a baddie with piercings. Now if you are a baddie with piercings, you can skip this step, but I found it easiest to just invite random baddies from dating apps into my apartment, get them to hand me the coffee, and then kick them out. What do you think of this method? Whoever put
This guy's a genius.
He was made for this.
This is
Like,
brilliant.
this guy could sell this to a brand right now.
Oh yeah.
I know, because I just
They're just giving this knowledge away
I
for
know.
free.
I've been making Keurig for like survival, and
So,
making
yeah,
Keurig
like-
is the most depressing experience in your entire life.
A lot of it is like the experience of having the disposable cup with the logo on
Yeah.
it. But if you just keep one at home, you can make it
Like,
yourself.
I think producing trash is good for your mental health because, like, I exist. I'm a person. I create rubbish.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like when I put my garbage can out and it's full, I'm like, I had a good week.
Yeah.
See, the worst thing
I
is,
exist.
though, is like we have to have this discussion, and there is somebody who's making an argument as to why this is like the downfall of, or why capitalism is the downfall of society, and I just don't want to have
This
that
is like
discussion.
this is why capitalism's awesome, because you can like drink, just put so much sugar in coffee, like 100 milligrams. It's incredible. I'm
Yeah.
just like getting excited thinking about it. I'm gonna do this when I get home.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.